So this innovation is scientific management, or what some people call Taylorism, after Frederick Taylor, whose great patron was Joseph Wharton when he was at Bethlehem Steel. And this is the idea of thinking about work the same way you might think about production operations and maybe with machines, and figure out the best way to perform individual tasks, the order in which to perform them, how jobs could be stacked in sensible ways to make the organization as a whole more efficient. Well, this all started here in Philadelphia, and a lot of it around the Wharton School and the University of Pennsylvania. It's credited to Frederick Taylor, who was working in Philadelphia. He went to work in a production shop, and he was really disturbed to see that the workers were not moving fast. They seemed to be intentionally slowing things down. The way work was organized then is that there would be a lead worker who knew what they were doing, a skilled person, and then there were a bunch of people who really worked for that skilled person. Taylor was trying to figure out there's got to be a better way to organize this work, so he sort of set about trying to figure out how you could reorganize simple tasks to make them more efficient. The way you see it today, for example, every time you go into a shop, like if you go get your hair cut, you'll go to a desk where there's a receptionist there. And then you'll go sit down with a stylist, maybe, and they say, "What do you want?" Then they send you to somebody else who washes your hair. They bring you back, the stylist cuts your hair, somebody else maybe blow dries it, somebody else takes your money. That's Taylorism. And the idea is we're going to take a job and we're going to figure out the separate tasks. And part of it is we're going to move the simple tasks to cheaper people. We began to realize this kind of approach to work also can drive workers crazy because it's so boring. If you narrow their work down and they're only doing one thing like a machine all the time. So the high water mark of balancing human needs with this kind of rational machine-like approach is something called lean production, where employees were given the task of really becoming the industrial engineers, the people who would lay out the way to do these tasks. When engineers do it, the employees get bored because they don't have any control over what they're doing. When the employees are doing it themselves, which is what lean production was about, then they were engaged in it and it seemed to go pretty well. This is the Toyota manufacturing system. We are seeing a big resurgence of interest in scientific management, and a lot of it has come with the AI revolution. And inside organizations, to put these tools in place, you have to kind of rethink work and figure out, where's the best way to put an agent in, an AI tool, and then how do you think about reorganizing the work afterwards. So at the moment, what we have is a battle going on a little bit because the AI people are retaking control, in some cases away from employees, and trying to do sort of top-down reorganization of work. And in particular, this issue of the balance between the human and the machine approach. I guess what I'm hoping is, particularly with this AI wave and rethinking a lot of the way work is being done, that we will bring back this kind of thoughtful balance of the two.